Bank of Nova Scotia. And you know what Nova Scotia is, right?
New Scotland?
Yes, New Scotland.
Yeah.
So, you had New England, New York, York being Northern England. All of this was basically all of the United Kingdom that came over.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Betancourt. I'm currently one of the architects of this project in Old San Juan. It's called Scotia Bank. It's one of a kind. It was built by one of the greatest architects in Puerto Rico, Antonin Nechodoma, in the 1920s as the Bank of Nova Scotia. He built it to make a statement here. We have no other building built in this particular date from Antonin Nechodoma. This building suffered some changes through time, especially in 1964 it was remodeled. The exterior is intact though. It's exactly as it was in 1920. So let's go inside and see this project. One of the particular features that this building has, which is pretty amazing, is the glass. This particular stained glass is original from the 1920s when this building was made. They've been conserved except for the one in the entrance which Hurricane Maria tore down. And will be reconstructed as it was, since we have the exact one at the other entrance of the building. So in 1964, this building was remodeled. This used to have desks and counters to attend people. It was really beautiful, exactly with the details that we had outside. But it was demolished and they did something completely different on the inside. They connected the next building, which is from the 19th century. The party wall was demolished and it looks like it's one building, but it's actually two buildings in one. These windows over here, which used to be the entrances to the original building, but now they're just windows. This was where the wall used to be. This is actually not something that is done very often. It's a pretty historic wall, but it was approved, and we have the original plans documenting the changes they did, and this was one of them. This bank used to be very ornamental as it was on the outside. The employees used to work on the center of this floor with very decorated and ornamental pieces. The stained glass are really high up installed, so that was the height of the bank. It was a very monumental space, which is what you want to evoke when you're a bank, that you have this power. Part of the 1964 remodeling was the addition of these vaults. We have two on this level, which is the first level, one in the basement and one on the mezzanine that will be removed as part of this project. The intention was to keep some of them, conserve the doors. So this is the mezzanine. It's actually the second level of the 19th century building. Come and see the door. So you can see how thick these walls are. They're really difficult to demolish. It took months by hand with very primitive machinery because you can't bring up a bulldozer up to this level. These walls were added recently. This will be now the staircase for code compliance. The new project consists of converting the spaces that used to be for offices to some studios and some apartments. It gets more interesting. We still see the stained glass, which is original. They might have to be recreated, even though we would love to restore them. They are in very bad shape. Here, from the second floor up, we're in the second floor, and we're seeing the space that used to be offices in 1920 These doors are original, and they have the stained glass on top. They have been painted, so we can see the original design. They have to be recreated, probably because they have been damaged. They are from 1920s, Art Deco stained glass, so they're part of the historic character of this building. We are at the third floor. The floor is original. It's terrazzo floor, and it used to be very common in the 1960s in Puerto Rico. It's made out of crushed marble and concrete, and it's a mixture that lasts forever. You can polish it and it will last forever. We want to conserve this as part of the building. We can see the stained glass windows. The top part is the original one. The lower part of the doors has been remodeled with some type of acrylic. So these windows will probably have to be recreated, and we can conserve some of the stained glass that is on top, which is original, and install it on a new window frame. It's very important to conserve this building and the remodeling of the 1964 because it's part of the historical character of this building, and this building is also part of the historical character of Old San Juan. Puerto Ricans have very little history that we can look at and see good construction buildings here. So this is one of them, and as one of the important buildings of our history, it should be conserved. Actually, the government gives incentives so we can be able to do that, and also the property owners can be able to conserve and restore these historical buildings with the proper means, and our future generations can enjoy it. So I'm really glad that we are doing this project. We're gonna have a very good ride during the construction. It will certainly heighten the feeling of this place, of this town, of Old San Juan, also of Tetuan Street, because this is a very iconic building. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this process as much as we are gonna enjoy it.